welcome to this video lecture series on transportation engineering. In this session, we shall discuss on the dense bituminous macadam, abbreviated as DBM. The dense bituminous macadam, it is a binder course used for the construction of roads with more number of heavy commercial vehicle use, and a close graded premix material having a wide content of 5 to 10%. The dense bituminous macadam, it consists of a continuously graded material of relatively low binder content, and these DBM mixes, they are designed in the laboratory to strictly fulfill the specific properties and requirements that actually control the stability and durability under the expected traffic, climatic and environmental conditions. The dense bituminous macadam layers, which are to be laid as a single or in a multiple layers, they are to be laid in each of the thickness as 50 to 100 mm. Now the materials used for the construction of the dense bituminous macadam. So in order to satisfy the criteria of the DBM mix, it shall consist of the coarse aggregate, the fine aggregate and the filler in the suitable proportions with the required binder content. This proper blend of the aggregate, it should be done so as to make the final gradation such that it will satisfy either two limits according to the thickness in the adjacent table. So if you just see the table here, we have the grading number and the sieve size. So this DBM mix, it should satisfy the grading as per the given table, and it should be a well graded mix so as to fill in the voids which actually are being left out by the coarse aggregate. This voids present in the coarse aggregate, they will be filled by the fine aggregate, and then the voids present in the fine aggregate, they will be filled up by the filler material, whereas the binder, that is the bitumen, it will form a better bonding in between all these ingredients. At the same time, it will also fill up the voids left out after the binder. After the filler, it gets added into the coarse and the fine aggregates. Next is the coarse aggregate. So coarse aggregate, it is retained by the 2.36 mm sieve size, and it should preferably have the low porosity. So in case if the aggregates present on the site, they are more porous, then extra bitumen for the absorption by the aggregates, they shall be provided in order to satisfy the design criteria. Now, as far as the aggregates they are concerned, here in the table is a list of the various laboratory tests on aggregate and their maximum percentage, allowable percentage by which the aggregates, they are being selected or they are permitted to be used in the construction of the DBM road. Next is the fine aggregate. It consists of the crushed metals which actually are passing 2.36 mm IS sieve and get retained on the 75 micron sieve. And this fine aggregate, it should be clean, hard, durable, uncoated and dry. It should be free from the soft and the flaky pieces and organic or other deleterious substances. Next is the filler. So the filler, it consists of the finely divided mineral matter like the crushed stone or the dust or the hydrated lime or cement, 100% passing in the 600 micron sieve, 95 to 100% passing through the 300 micron sieve, and 85 to 100% passing in the 75 micron IS sieve. The bitumen. So the bitumen shall be having the viscosity grade of the paving bitumen which is comply with the Indian standard specifications, and the appropriate grade of the bitumen, it should be selected after considering the region, the traffic and the environmental conditions where the pavement it has to be constructed. Next, the construction procedure. First, if you see the various steps which actually are to be followed in the construction of a DBM, they are: first is the preparation of the base, second the preparation of the mix, and followed by the spreading of the mix, then the compaction, and lastly opening to the traffic. Now first we should discuss upon the preparation of the base. So the base on which the dense bituminous macadam is to be laid, it shall be prepared by the specified dimensions, and the surface it should be thoroughly swept and free from the dust and other materials. If the base it is irregular and wavy, then the proper corrective uh, course of the adequate thickness it should be provided in order to rectify the profile and to make it horizontal. Then after the tack coat is applied as per the specification, we can go further for the provision of a base course. Then the preparation of the mix. The preparation of the mix is basically carried out in the hot mix asphalt plant of the adequate capacity, and the plant it can be either a batch type or a continuous type depending upon the quantum of work to be carried out. In the figure you can see a picture of the hot mix asphalt plant. Next is the spreading of the mix. So the mix it is transported by a tipper truck and spreading is carried out by a mechanical paver mix. It should be spread in such a way that after compacting the required thickness of the binder course is uniformly laid. So this is a picture of a tipper truck, and in the next figure here we can see a paver machine which actually lays the entire layer of the dense bituminous macadam. Next is the compaction. So the mix after it is being spread, it has to be compacted by using a roller by a set of rollers at a speed of more than 5 km per hour. The typical roller used in the compaction is initial or breakdown rolling by 8 to 12 tons 3-wheel steel roller. Now the intermediate rolling it is done by 15 to 30 tons smooth wheel pneumatic roller. Finishing the rolling with 6 to 8 ton smooth wheel roller until the roller marks are not seen on the surface. Next is the premix carpet. Now premix carpet it is the oldest hot mix in India. It is basically economical, good and bituminous wearing coarse mix to be placed directly on the waterborne macadam of the low volume rural roads. This premix carpet it is an open graded bituminous mix which is widely used as an overlaying layer on the urban sections and as a surface course on the rural roads in India. The materials used: first, the bituminous binder of the grade 80 by 100 or the road tar of the grade RT3 it is used. The quantity of the binder required for 2 cm thickness carpet is as follows. First, the prime coat on the waterborne macadam surface of 7.3 to 9.8 kg bitumen or 12.20 to 14.64 kg road per 10 meter square of an area, and tack coat on an existing blacktop surface of 4.9 to 7.3 kg bitumen or 7.3 to 9.8 kg road tar per 10 meter square area is required for the construction of the premix carpet. Next, for the premixing, depending upon the size and the quantity of the chipping for both the sizes of the aggregates, a total of 14.92 kg road tar binder it is required for 10 meter square of an area, and for the carpet of 2 cm thickness, the stone chippings of 12 mm size, that is they are passing through 20 mm sieve and retained on the 10 mm sieve, are required at the rate of 0.183 cubic meter and 0.091 cubic meter per 10 meter square of an area. Again, the stone chippings they should be angular, clean, hard, tough, durable, and the sand of the clean and hard and durable type is also required. The aggregates fulfilling the requirements as given in the adjacent table are preferred to be used in the construction of the premix carpet. So with this, we shall stop. Thank you.